What's up everybody, Tony here with High Tech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at a portable RGB video light made by MCO Plus. This is the LEMT 800. Now this little video light can put out quite a few lumens, 800 to be exact, and it's super light, not expensive, and it has some pretty cool features. So if we look at the specs here, it does have an OLED display on the back. The color rendering properties are Cree 96, TLCI 98. The number of LEDs is 105. The hue adjustment range is 0 to 360 degrees. The saturation adjustment range is 0 to 100%. The color temperature range is 3000 to 5500. The emitting angle is 120 degrees. Maximum power 8 watts. Lumens 800. It's got a maximum operating time of about an hour at 100% brightness, and at 5% brightness you can get about 17 hours. The battery capacity is 2500 mAh. It's got a micro USB for charging, and its operating temperature is -5 Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. Now you can purchase this online right now, and I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick it up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So let's go ahead and see what all you get inside the box. Okay, so here we have our little LED light, and you get a nylon pouch that you can put the LED and all the accessories in to keep them safe. You get a micro USB to USB-A cable to charge it. You get a cold shoe mount. Here you can mount your LED and then connect this to maybe your camera, and then these little screws move here to tighten everything up. And then you also get a little mount that has 3 different ways you can mount it, as well as the LED itself having its own little mount. And it is spring operated, so you can adjust it to the width of the LED. It's got some rubber bumpers on the inside here to keep it from scratching. And again, you can just mount this to maybe like a tripod or something like that, or that cold shoe that it comes with. So here we can simply put it on the LED, just stretch it over, and it holds it in place. And then it also has a spot on the top that you can put that cold shoe, and you can tighten it down into place just like that. So you can mount it on your tripod if you need to. And then here is your manual. So let's take a look at the LED itself. It is encased in an aluminum body, which is pretty nice. There it has your micro USB for charging. It's got a little blue LED to let you know when charging is done. You have a little mount point right here and another mount point on there, in addition to the 3 that come on the little holder there. Here we have our power button, and then we have our little rocker knobs to make our selections for the brightness and the different colors. So if we want to turn it on, all we have to do is simply hold in the power button here. Build quality is pretty good. It's nice and light. It's not heavy. And then here we have that little OLED display, which is really nice. Now the really cool thing about this battery life is it tells you exactly how much battery life you have left based on how bright the LED is. If you want to raise the brightness, all you need to do is push down on here, and as you can see, the brightness raises and the time that you can use the LED goes down. So at full brightness, as you can see, we get about an hour of usage out of it. And of course, if you lower the brightness, you'll get a lot more usage as the lower you go. So here, as you can see, the color temperature, which can be changed. Right now it is on its whitest. Go and turn this down so you can see. As you can see, that's the whitest LED that you're going to get. Now if we change that and we go down, you'll start to see that the yellow LEDs are coming into play there, along with the white LEDs. And if we turn it all the way down to 3000, all you can see is the yellow LEDs. So this gives it more of that yellowish type of look. Now if we want to change the mode, we'll just go ahead and press in the power button once. As you can see, you have full range over what color is being shown with the LEDs. Now, one thing to note, if you're going to change the color like this to fine tune it, you're going to want to change the brightness up at least maybe I'd say 50% to give the colors a more accurate look. So as you can see, it's kind of like a reddish right now. And if we change the hue, you'll see it start to turn a more yellowish color. And now it's more green. So if we turn it down a little more, you'll see it start to turn a more aqua color. So you do have a more fine adjustment when it's in this full color mode. So we'll go ahead and go over to the next mode. This is the 7 color mode. This is where it has some preset colors. So right now it's on cyan. You can change it to green, blue, purple. We'll go back up. Yellow, orange, and red. And again, you can adjust the brightness on that. So these are for the preset colors if you don't want to fine-tune the color yourself. We'll go into the next scene. So here we have a scene mode where currently right now it's on the lightning mode to kind of simulate lightning outside. You can change the frequency to frequent, interval, and last. And then here if you wanted to use that spooky lightning effect, you would use this setting. Now if you want to change the scene, all you need to do is push in on this top button here. Okay, so here we have color flow. Basically what this does is just cycle through all of the colors at a rate that you predefine. So here it's on slow, we can make it medium or high. As you can see, it cycles a little faster. And then here's the color flow that I showed you before. So if you want to just add a little color to your background, you can use this setting. And then if we push in that top button again, we go into our warning scene, which is like a police car, ambulance, fire truck. So right now it's on the police car. This is the fire truck. And then we also have the ambulance. So if you want to add a little effect to your video, like police or something like that in front of your house, you can use the little LED for that too.
Come on out with your hands up.
And that's it for the scene mode. And then we're back to the regular lighting of the LED. So that's pretty much it for the features. Okay, so this is just recording purely from the little LED light that's off to my left-hand side here. I turned off all the other lights in my studio, and it's simply being lit up by this one little LED light. And I'll show you here. I have it right here on a little mount. I don't know if it'll reach all the way over to there, but yes, it's on a little mic mount. So you can pretty much mount it wherever you need to. So that's on the pretty much white LED, about 5000 K temperature range, and that is at 100% brightness. You can also use the LED to give your videos that subtle little backlighting, whether it be just the white light like I'm using right now, or if you want to add a little color. You know, to maybe give your background more of a color instead of it just being, you know, boring white. Okay guys, so last but not least, I did want to show you how this worked as the vlogging setup. So I am recording on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I'm using the MCO Plus RGB LED to light up, you know, my face and area like that. Now, the really nice thing is you can pretty much see everything in this shot right now, and that's only using the LEDs at 5%, and it's on the 5500 color temperature right now. And for this distance, that's pretty much all you need. So that's going to give you probably like 17 hours of usage, which is amazing. It's probably going to outlast the iPhone's recording capabilities in battery and storage. So again, I just wanted to show you guys how this worked as a little vlogging setup, and how long it would last you just using the very minimal setting. And then maybe one day you're recording and you're feeling kind of blue. You know, you can use that blue LED to convey how you're feeling for that day that you're recording. Okay, so here we are again. I've turned the brightness up to 15%, and I really do kind of think it might be a little overkill. I don't know. What do you guys think? It does seem kind of bright, especially for the distance that I'm holding the camera away from my face, but you can easily see my face and anything behind me to do your vlogs. And again, that's only at 15%. It goes all the way up to 100. So if you really want to light up the area, you can definitely turn it up if you want to. Okay guys, so here we are at 100%. I just wanted to show you what it looked like at full blast. It's definitely lighting up my face way too much. You can clearly see what's behind me, and if I turn around a little bit, you can still see what's behind me. It doesn't go much further than me, but it definitely lights up the immediate area a lot. And another thing that makes this LED so great is because it's so small and portable and bright, you can use it pretty much anywhere you want to get exactly the right shot that you need by just simply moving the light around to give you that shadow or lighting situation that you're looking for. Now currently I have all the lights turned off in my studio, and this is simply being lit up by the LED itself. So if I turn off the LED, you can see that it's pretty dark. I think the only light that it's coming off of is the light from my iMac right now. But if we turn on the LED again, as you can see how bright it is and how easily it can light up a scene, again, to give you that perfect shot. And then take this shot, for instance. It's pretty well lit. You can easily see things, but we do have just a little bit of shadowing going on here. It's kind of hard to see inside some of where the plant is, and then the cube here is not being lit up a lot on the sides. So if you just take your portable light and just put it up just maybe even 10%, look at how much it gets rid of those shadows. It brightens up the shot a lot more, and it just makes everything look that much better. And another little cool thing that I figured I'd mention is the fact that because it has flat edges, you can pretty much stand this up wherever you need it. In a pinch, in case you don't have, a tripod or something like that, you can just kind of stand it up, and it'll reflect the light off of whatever you need it to, which is another really great feature. Whether they meant to do that on purpose or not, it's really good. I'm glad that they made those edges flat because, again, in a pinch, if you don't have a tripod or something, it makes it that much easier to use. But this little LED really is quite amazing. Again, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It's got a really good build quality to it. It's got a great battery life, and it's got some pretty good features. I would definitely recommend this in case you guys are looking to add a little bit more lighting to your your shots, or if you don't have any lighting. This is going to be a nice little bright light, especially if you like to vlog and things like that. Definitely going to light up pretty much anything that you're going to want to get in your shot. And the OLED screen does really make it easy to see even if you are outside in the sunlight. And if you're wondering about heat dissipation, I have it on about 5% right now, and I can barely feel it warm. But if you're going to be using it at 100%, I will tell you that it does get super hot, especially on the metal around the edges. That gets to a point to where it's so hot you can't even touch the device. But it doesn't impact functionality. That's just something to keep in mind. So again, I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick this up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.